When it comes to starting a YouTube channel and creating a YouTube channel, we're all new to the game. And most of the time when we come here on this platform, we don't know what we're doing and we don't know actually who to listen to. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 YouTube advice tips that I hear constantly on YouTube that is not relevant to 2025. And in the fact, I don't think it was relevant back then either as well. But in this video, I'm going to cover those 5 tips that I think you should stay away from whenever you hear that. Now, we all know that trying to start out here on YouTube could be pretty frustrating and pretty confusing, being that we don't know exactly what we're doing. But what we do know is that we go to certain channels for information that hopefully it'll help us grow here on YouTube. Now, when we go to these channels, we are really relying on the information that they're giving us, thinking that hopefully they did their research and the information they're providing to you is relevant in 2025 or whatever year that you're in on YouTube. But over the past couple of months, I've been hearing like the really bad advice here on YouTube. And in this video, I want to cover the 5 tips that I think you should stay away from whenever you hear these 5 tips being given out. Now, a lot of this information that I'm going to provide you here now, there's no documentation that any of this stuff works. So I'm not really sure why these people give this advice to, but I'm here to tell you that there are certain people here on YouTube that you can listen to that really have your interest at heart and are giving you really good advice. The first tip in this video I want to go over is tags for your videos. Now, I'm pretty sure you heard this over and over again, how important tags are. When you're uploading a video to YouTube, you got to put the right tags in order for people to view your channel and to find your videos. You have to have the right tags for your videos. But if you notice when you're uploading your video, when you look at the tag section of your YouTube channel, you're going to see it says tags play a minimum role in helping viewers find your videos. So what that means is that tags play a very small role in helping anybody find your videos. In fact, you don't even have to use tags if you don't want to. So this is something that I've been seeing over and over again. And this is 2025, and we have heard over and over again how important tags are. But if you look at the YouTube section of your channel, it says tags don't really play an important role in helping viewers find your videos. So you don't really have to use them if you don't want to. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is paying to promote your YouTube channel. Now, I don't believe in paying for anything here on YouTube, especially to promote my channel, because if you have to pay to promote your channel, then what happens when you stop paying? Then pretty much YouTube is not going to suggest your videos no more. Is that how that goes? So why would you even pay to have your videos promoted? Some people do it to get that little boost on YouTube, but when that's over, then what happens? So I don't suggest anybody to be paying to promote your videos here on YouTube, because your videos are already up here on YouTube. It's just a matter of time when your videos are going to be pushed out to the correct audience. Once you find the correct audience, then your videos should be pushed out. That's tip number 2. Now, this is the most ridiculous tip that I've ever heard of, and I don't know where this person got this tip from. I'm not going to put nobody's name out here, but this particular person is going around on YouTube telling people to upload their videos. After you upload your videos, let your videos sit on YouTube for 24 to 48 hours in private mode so YouTube can analyze your videos and push it out to the right audience. I'm here to tell you that's not going to work. The reason why that's not going to work is once you upload a video and you keep your video in private, right? There's no data collecting on those videos. And the reason why I know that is because I have plenty of videos up here on YouTube and they're all private. And once you put them in private mode, all the data stops on those videos. So you're not getting no views. You're not getting no kind of retention. You're not getting anything on these videos. So how is it possible for YouTube to analyze your video if your video is in private mode? Once you hit upload to YouTube and is ready to publish, just publish your video and YouTube will do the rest for you. That's tip number 3. The next tip, this next tip is probably one of the worst advice that I could ever hear on YouTube. And when you're starting out on YouTube for the first time, you really want to get some kind of recognition. You want to get views, you want to get subscribers. So people tend to do certain things that they probably shouldn't do. And this is sub for sub. Now, from what I understand, sub for sub is even against the YouTube policy. They don't really allow sub for sub. And why would anybody want a sub for sub anyway? Because when somebody comes to your channel or you go to somebody else's channel and you're telling this other person, I'll sub to your channel and you can sub to my channel. Now, what's the purpose of that? So you gain a subscriber, but that particular subscriber that you just gained is not going to probably even watch your videos. So what this is going to do is going to hurt your retention of your videos because your videos are not going to get no views. So stay away from the sub for sub because that doesn't work. And it's really bad practice. It looks bad because you're asking people to sub for your channel. So it kind of looks bad. So just don't do it. Stay away from it. Tip number 5 is probably one of the most important ones, I think, because there's a lot of controversy around this, and I'm sure everybody's going to have something to say about this in the comments below, but posting consistently is something that they say that you need to do in order to gain any kind of traction here on YouTube. And I'm here to tell you that I don't think that is relevant because most YouTubers don't post on a consistent basis, and consistency can mean a lot of things. You can interpret that in a lot of different ways. Posting consistent can seem like you might have to post every day. You might have to post 2 or 3 times a week or whatever the case may be. But the fact that YouTube doesn't really mind whenever you post as long as you post. So if you're here on YouTube and you're getting whatever views that you need to get and you're getting subscribers and stuff like that, and you want to post once a week or even every other 2 weeks or maybe even once a month, I've seen channels here that has thousands of subscribers and thousands of views, and sometimes they only post maybe once or twice a month, believe it or not. So posting consistently can mean a lot of things depending on what you want to do and depending on, how you want your channel to grow. If you have the time to post 2 or 3 times a week, then that's fine. But a lot of people don't have the time to do that. So this is tip number 5, and I think these tips are really kind of outdated, and I don't think people should be putting these tips out there. I thought I'd make this video for you guys so you guys could be aware of some of these tips that people are giving you that just doesn't work anymore. I hope you find some value in this video. My name is Rob G, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.